Good evening, everyone. We live in an age where there's an economy built on distraction and a complete. Tell me everything, the juice, the nuance, the details, and you got 8 seconds. That's how long readers, viewers take to swipe to the next big thing. And here's some trivia. We scroll 30 centimeters every 5 seconds. In a week, your thumb has scrolled 2.7 kilometers. Pretty good workout. So don't worry, I'm going to be quick before you swipe me right. I can't imagine a more exciting but challenging time to be running a media organization. We have 2 divergent mega trends pulling in opposite directions. 1, the empowerment by social media that has brought about a liberalization of the freedom of expression. These new tools have given voice to large sections of society in India which earlier went unheard unintentionally. So many alternative facts and truths are available. But the second mega trend is we do have very highly shortened attention spans. You have a lot more nuance, but nobody wants to listen. So someone is always going to feel unheard and ignored. So what is and what should be the role of a media organization in a time like this? Is anyone with a camera and a Twitter and a YouTube account a media organization? Is he a journalist? What is unbiased information these days? One person's terrorist is another's freedom fighter. One person's truth is another's lie. How do you distill? What ethical standard or self-regulation are we talking about when passerbys live stream an accident or give away a rape victim's name? What can you do about the fact that some media now prides itself in explaining the government's point of view with well-argued facts and graphics, and they do it without any pressure from the government? Are they independent? Are they media? Are they propaganda? Also, if you're always anti-government, are you independent? What's the role of media organizations in this new, augmented, fragmented, filtered reality is a question I grapple with a lot. I think, as always, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. I believe the new role of responsible media is to build bridges. Bridges across the right and the left. We don't subscribe to the tribalization of news, the us versus them prison. This doesn't just mean being middle of the road. I believe we need to actively come up with innovative ways to pierce holes into partisan echo chambers so they see a tiny bit of light from the other side, to create a more diverse political listening. Because supporting one highly polarized truth may help social media algorithms make for smoother newsrooms and fatter bottom lines, but they don't help the social fabric of our country. A Yale and Berkeley study concluded that even the most loyalist news audience can change their mind when exposed to different facts and perspectives. Our whole attempt is to bring our audience from extremes to a place of constructive disagreement. My whole team is built on built to argue till death do us apart. And as the executive editor-in-chief, I get the fun job of dealing with a newsroom full of strongly opinionated, argumentative, rebellious, questioning, hustling individuals, which is all the characteristics of a good journalist. You have seen so many of them on this stage in the last 2 days doing their thing. We are not afraid to ask questions. Our newsroom is built on dissent, an uneasy peace if you like, and I would not have it any other way. I think it makes us better. More perspectives, the merrier. Makes our stories more calibrated. I see some disapproving heads over there. calibrated? You're right. Every media in this country is right. Before you make your decision, do consider this. The media cannot play the role of the opposition. Expecting it to do that leads to unfair charges of Godi or Modi media. If the opposition is in disarray, the media cannot be blamed for it. We cannot present an other side equally strongly if it doesn't exist. We are observers in this boxing match. We are not the players. If one side is weak or doesn't show up, we cannot jump into the ring. This is not fair. This is a matter of rules, roles, and competence. We are the medium. We are not the message. Secondly, our role as media is to take you as close to the primary source of information as we can. Not 6 degrees of separation, but 2. We hope you saw that in the last 2 days, and we'll hear from the MEA and PM this evening. Straight from the ground, or the newsmaker with minimum loss in transition and translation. Clean last mile of information, and we always focus on that. There are conclaves galore, and we're sandwiched between many of them ourselves. But I think for the reasons above, we are different. So as we get into election mode and we see the great intoxication and toxification of news, do choose your news source, your leader, and your conclave very wisely. The last 2 days, you have made the right choice, baby. So thank you, partners, for your generous sponsorship, feedback, and support. And thank you, as always, all of you, for sharing with us your most precious possession, your time and your attention. Good evening.